Yo, what's up, fam? It's your boy G Money, and I'm back at it again with another video on my G35. So, like always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe right down below this video. Put that thumbs up if you liked it. And for all those haters that don't like my videos, well, you know what? Then, do what you do best. Put that thumbs down. But hopefully you do like the video, and hopefully you subscribe. And while you're at it, just click on that little notification bell. That way you can get a notification to when I upload a video on the channel. So that being said, if you're a new subscriber to the channel, welcome. My name's Giovanni, and I'm a G35 fan. I have a G35, so maybe you got subscribed to the video because or subscribe to the channel because you have a G35, or you saw one of my videos that I did that you did something to your car, or you want to do something. But whatever it is, welcome to the channel. And to all my other subscribers that have been subscribed for a while, sorry, it's been a while since I did a video. Let me tell you the story, and hopefully you understand what's going on with why I haven't been doing any videos. So, been talking too much, so let's get this video started. Yeah, I tried to never mind, it didn't work. So anyways, my last video I did, so this is where the story starts, right? So the last video I did, we were replacing the clock spring. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I kind of explained the symptoms that I was having. We ended up figuring out what the problem was, right? Me and my buddy. The clock spring that I got, I ordered it from eBay. Rule number one: don't order stuff from eBay if it's if it has to deal with the steering or something important. I wouldn't recommend that. But if you do happen to order something from eBay, make sure you compare it with the other OEM part or whatever you're getting. Because if not, there's a reason why, it's not going to work. And unfortunately, the clock spring that I had, they had said that it was for my vehicle. I looked it up, everything, they said it was good. But it wasn't. If you notice, from the original to the one that I got, there was like little parts missing that was a big deal for the wheel to rotate, and that's what was causing it to slip and go into that mode, that VDC mode, I guess. We ended up just putting back the old OEM clock spring on, and that's when I knew I had to just cuff up a good $200 just to get the right part. So I was gonna do that, but I was gonna do that during the week. So on the way home from my buddies, I started hearing like a little clicking, or not clicking, but like a knocking. I thought I may have hit something, but it started getting a little bit louder. So I turned around and went back to my buddies. We popped open the hood, and a raccoon popped out. No, I'm just playing. But I went back to my buddies, and we opened the hood, and I was putting some acceleration, trying to get higher RPMs, and the higher I put the RPMs, the louder it got. He said, man, it might be a piston or something, let's check the oil. So we checked the oil. I had oil in it, but with these cars, you never know, you always gonna have to put oil in it. So we checked the oil levels, all that was good. Check for any leaks, maybe a leak in the pan or something, something like that. Everything was good, and we kind of did like some investigating, but we couldn't really investigate without having you got to take apart the engine and all that. So we got a pricing on, maybe it might be a timing change. We got a pricing on that, 1,500. I said, oh, okay, so what about a rebuild? Maybe it's something with the motor. Even though it's still going, I haven't blown it up, let's just maybe see what it costs. Check that out, 3,500. I said, no, please, no. And I said, God, give me a sign, please, help me. What just let me know what's going on, what's going to happen. And sure enough, he gave me a sign, and, he said, hey, you need a new car because your car's broken. Now, he didn't really tell me that, but, that's what ended up happening. The car, it's not working. I mean, I could drive it, but I haven't drove it because I'm afraid that it's gonna, blow the motor. So right now it's just been sitting in the street, not being used, and it sucks because I just put so much money in it, and it's what's the word, frustrating, because I've had this car for a while. It's basically been the car that's built up my channel, and it's gonna be sad to to see it go. I'm sorry. But honestly, I mean, it is a sad thing to let this car go because I put so much money into it. I don't have to worry about a car payment. There's so many things about having a vehicle that's paid off, especially one that you use to build up the channel. But it's time to get another vehicle. So right now, I'm at AutoZone because I'm getting another battery because it's been sitting there, and I guess it lost its charge. Hopefully it's not an alternator, but hopefully the battery, it's just the battery that's dead, and I could get this car running and sell it as is, and then use that money to get another vehicle. I already have money saved up. I've been talking to some people for another car, how much for a down payment. Um, but as far as the G35, it's no longer in commission. I'm gonna have to let it go. So I'm pretty much gonna get another vehicle. I'm gonna still stay with the Infiniti. I love Infiniti. I just like the way the cars are. I'm probably gonna get something a lot newer than a 2005. So if you want to leave a comment down below and try to guess, what car I'm gonna get. If you can guess it, whoever guesses it, here's what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna, I don't know, just give you a shout out. I don't know, but I mean, it's just something you can try to guess. I mean, but for real, if you guess what kind of car it is, or what kind of car I'm gonna get, then I'll give you a shout out. I've kind of left some hints to some other subscribers, what I'm gonna get. So, or what I'm not gonna get, but like what I really want, just seen from their channels. But I am gonna stay with an Infiniti, um, and it's gonna be something a little newer. Um, and then it'll be a lot more horsepower because the G that I have, don't get me wrong, I love it, but I just needed something a little bit quicker. So, you know, we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with my life. Why I haven't been putting any channels up, because I really didn't have nothing to put up when your car's not there. I mean, I could have did a video of my car just sitting there, and did like 5 minutes of just me recording the car just there sad. But who wants to see that? But hopefully we'll get this car sold, and I'll get another vehicle, and we'll keep the channel going, because like I said, I'm at 500, and I want to make more videos. So we'll see what's up. But like I said, to all my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. To all my other subscribers, sorry it's been a while, but your boy G Money, he's back, and I'm wearing black, but never mind, forget it. But I'll see you on the next one. And yeah, that's about it. Peace.